I'll stand up because otherwise I'm looking. I'd rather have it down at this angle. Coach, thanks for coming up after this one. What was your message to your team after this one? Obviously, you got your medals. You saw the other awards kind of go, your prayer circle and things like that. When you finally got a chance to kind of get into the locker room and talk to your team, what was that message?
Yeah, you never know what to say. I mean, you just tell the kids thanks and proud of all the effort and hard work over the years, especially for the seniors. And it's never easy. You know, obviously most of the teams in the state have gotten to that moment where the end of the season has occurred, and so now tonight's our night for that. And yeah, you just thank them for all the hard work over the years, basically. And they made their school proud. They made their parents proud. There's a lot of good things that we can be proud of over these last however many games and stuff this season. So, but it doesn't make it any easier. And I just told the kids that's what happens in life. Everything changes, and everything comes to an end. There's no group that lasts forever. And life is that way, right? And you have to deal with change.
And we knew that the pressure was going to be tough here tonight. It seemed like for the most part you were able to weather that storm up until probably the last 9 minutes of the game or so, and then finally it just seemed like the pressure just came at the right time. And even for the Royals, it seemed like when they were getting those chances at the free throw line, they weren't making them, but then at the end they were able to kind of close things out.
Yeah, obviously they're a super fast team. That's a hard matchup for us to be able to stay with the foot speed. Thus the strategy that we employed tonight that we don't see very often. But we've tried things all year, and so I'm never afraid to try something new. And it was working for a while, right? We're hanging around and staying close, but yeah, they're just too much. They wear you down, right? The same way that we wore down our opponents the last couple games that happened to us.
And that's got to be an interesting thing to do. I mean, I don't know if you've had to do that before, where you literally go on offense saying, okay, we're only going to play with 4 people. I mean, that's got to be a unique strategy that you cooked up and hoped that was going to be going. You know what? It really limited the fast break. So from that point of view, it worked.
Yeah. Maybe I should have adjusted or something there at the end and gone to 5-on-5 just so we, because if you have another kid. But we were sneaking that girl across half court to help out, right? And they made their adjustments there in the second half to keep Naomi and Kayla from getting touches. Because we were really relying on them a lot tonight. But, the bad part is we haven't practiced that at all except for one day, which was not that much of a practice, kind of a walkthrough.
Yep.
So we thought it could limit their fast breaks, obviously, and keep us in the game. And, obviously we're happy at halftime and pretty happy there about 9 minutes halfway through the second half. But, it was just too much for us. And, we're maybe one or 2 kids away from just having an extra little firepower there.
So for the second time in sectionals, the season ends, and you got to say goodbye to the seniors that include one of your daughters. What is that like for you to say goodbye to a senior class that obviously means a lot to you, with that extra special meaning with somebody that you get to drive home from school when you get back here tonight?
She has her own driver.
Okay.
I think, pretty sure Naomi's going to play on at the next level, and so there's more basketball ahead for her, which makes it a little bit easier, I think. But obviously, it's just tough tonight to do that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not the best for these kind of things. You have so much into something, and then here it is. It all just ends so quick like that. But yeah, we just have to thank our lucky stars and remember all the things to be thankful for. A lot of it is right down there in front of us.
And Coach, final thoughts on this one. Is there a memory that sticks out to you? Was it maybe tonight looking up and seeing all the black and red in the stands? Was it, maybe that 3-pointer Addison Schowski had that just lifted the roof? Is there a moment that you'll kind of carry into the offseason here that'll keep you warm here, just in case we have a couple more cold nights coming up?
Yeah, I'm thinking, I think just the run and the winning streak is probably what I'll remember most from this team. To win 18 games in a row after we were 5-4, it was pretty special. We had to dig deep and avenge our earlier losses to Algoma and Kewanee. that's probably what will stick in my mind about this group. And there's the intensity that the seniors had. They really wanted to take it as far as they could. And, that's a special group of 4 seniors that we have. We won't have that next year. We only have 1 senior next year.
Well, Coach, we thank you so much for letting us kind of tag along for the ride here. It was a fun ride. Obviously, we wish they had another weekend, but as you mentioned, there's always kind of an ending to these things, and we are appreciative of the time that we had. Thanks so much, Coach.
Yep, thanks for the coverage.